Objection! Welcome, producers, to another episode of Universe. You're watching the Raw exclusive pay-per-view known as the Clash of Champions. And we're going to be in Los Angeles, California tonight. Welcome to Monty and Gamer Boy, first two in here. And let's go ahead and start the night. You know, tonight is going to be a very special night because this is a night of champions where they clash with their titles against their challengers, and that's going to be coming up a little later today, guys. We got 5 championship matches to come, but to start off everything, let's go ahead and get MCDP and Bray Wyatt up in here and see how this goes. MCDP signed a little bit of a long-term deal, and we're going to find out what he can do against Bray Wyatt right here and right now, and just leave it at that. Good luck, and just take it from there. Oh, no, no, no. Yes, 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 yes. Do I have a match? Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Piquier. What up, Icon? So, I didn't finish that yet, Icon, so don't worry about that. This is Raw exclusive. You're not going to be around or compete in a match tonight. But what I wanted to ask you, though, Icon, what is the reason that you decided it was time to just jump ship, leave town, and drop out of the new Nexus? What was the main point of doing that? I would like to comprehend, if you will. What up, Charles? Just in time, too. About to start up the night. So MCDP first started off with SmackDown Live. Him and Dante Fox were a very good duo together. They ended up teaming up later on because when they first started off, they were solo acts. Dante started off 5-0. MCDP kind of went a little hot and cold every now and then. But when they eventually got their own title matches, not against each other, but singles, you know, they ended up losing their opportunities. Then they decided, you know what? What if we team up together and see what we could do? You know, there's a lot of stiff competition in the tag division. We may need each other for the long term. And you know what? They became one of the greatest tag champions in SmackDown Live history. And then later on, they did lose the tag titles, splitting up, feuding against one another, kind of-ish. And then that was it. They just went their own separate ways. Dante ended up getting to Raw. MCDP ended up going to ECW. Now Dante's back on SmackDown. MCDP now signed with Raw. We'll see what the hell that goes. Raw exclusive indeed. You are correct, Charles. You are correct. And here comes the Eater of Worlds. It's Bray Wyatt. You know, he's got a very interesting personality, if that's the case. He's competed throughout different variation of brands except ECW, because when he first started on NXT, him and his Wyatt family members known as Eric Rowan and Luke Harper at the time, they ended up winning the NXT tag team titles. Later on, you know, after Rowan was kind of out the picture for a while, it was Wyatt, Harper, and believe it or not, Orton. They won the SmackDown tag titles together. And now we're just left here, Bray Wyatt back onto the singles, I don't know, the division, I guess you could say, on Raw. We'll see how this all turns out. Him and MCDP are going to shake hands. Okay, that's the first time I've ever seen Bray Wyatt do something like that. That's weird. Excuse me. Excuse me. 1 second. Okay, well, it was a lot of drama, you know, a lot of disrespect, and I just got tired of it. I just got tired of it, and I just want to be a single competitor. I heard that, you heard that the something. Actually, I'm going to read the whole thing right now because YouTube likes to cut off certain parts of, I guess, paragraphs or comments, whatever you want to associate it in that form or way, for some unknown reason. So again, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on my phone right here so I don't miss anything you just typed down. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. Now I'm going to read the whole thing again. Okay. Well, it was a lot of drama, you know, a lot of disrespect, and I just got tired of it. And I just wanted to be a single competitor. I heard that they was trash talking, and they wanted me out of the Nexus. So I took it upon myself to say I want my separate ways, and I wanted to be out of the new Nexus and become a single competitor. Okay. I mean, I can understand that. You know, Hades is a very interesting competitor. I remember, I will say it like this. When you guys first started off, it was amazing. It truly was. Everybody was on the same page. Everyone, a part of the new Nexus, was getting the job done. It was growing and growing. It was getting better and better. To the point where it's like, okay, now these guys got a tag championship match against King Pride after defeating the former tag champs, the Usos. And then I liked how it was set up, incorporated too, because you wouldn't know who was gonna fight who. You know, one day it'll be Hades and Dark Magician, one day it'll be Aaron Benson and you know, Derek Rose, or it'll be Hades and Aaron Benson. It'll be like you got a bit of a mixed match to throw everybody off. And then as soon as the tag titles got lost in their opportunity, things kind of hit the fan, man. Near fall. Crap kind of hit the fan. Hades was like, you know what? Let those guys fight for the tag titles. I'm officially going to be a singles competitor of the new Nexus. And if anybody got a problem with that, then I don't know what to tell them, because I'm the leader. I got to be looking out for everybody. And if you don't like it, then I don't know what you're doing here. So for me, I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, that's kind of ballsy a bit. Beautiful deep six. And it kind of hurt his team. Now you got Aaron Benson out. You're narrowed down to just 2 other competitors with you in the group known as the new Nexus. And there it is, knee clear bomb. Knees driven into the lower back area. Here's the cover. 2, and Bray can't kick out of it. Good night. MCDP with the win. What a display of power right there. Now that is something you got to look forward to if you're MCDP, knowing that, okay, you know what? I need to sign to Raw, or I want to sign to Raw, whatever the case was. And I need to prove to myself I can be a solo competitor and compete at a high level, potentially a champion in the future. We'll see what happens on that note. You know, MCDP took a Sister Abigail, and then after that kick out, it was the turning point of the contest. You see the deep six and the knee clear bomb drove those knees into the spine, and that was it. And MCDP just raising his arms in glorious victory fashion, letting everybody know that this was his moment. Pretty much, he needed this win to pretty much establish himself as a tough guy to beat in this solo run of his. We'll see how that fares up. And tough loss for Bray, but you just gotta do better than that. That's all there is to it. And let's go ahead and move forward, guys, to the next matchup. Up next, we got ourselves another singles match, and it's going to be between Ryan Legacy and Mr. Money in the Bank. We'll see how that all turns up. You know, the guy to the right has up to 1 full year to cash in that contract. Now, if you don't know the rules, he can cash in during a championship match, before a championship match, after a championship match, his day off. He can cash in his contract on his day off. You don't know what's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. Not yet, at least. We're gonna find out when he wants us to find out. He could do it tonight. He could do it on Raw. He could do it maybe at WrestleMania again. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, let's go ahead and get that started, and let's make it happen. All right, let's see. Just want to take a minute to congratulate David Mitchell on winning his WWE Championship back. There you go. Did I do your attire yet, boss mode? Let's see. Not yet, because you weren't really scheduled for any matches anytime soon. So I just said, you know what? I'll wait on that for a minute. Let's see. This isn't even a choice. Mario is gonna win. Where is Brown Pride? He is not here. Yo. Excuse me. Where I kick his head off and take my throne back. I like the sounds of that, you know. Dave was pretty tough. he started off on SmackDown Live as WWE champion, and then he got drafted ECW again. Had no choice but to relinquish the title, and he became a tag champion. And then for some unknown reason, I don't really know what the case may be. He just said, you know what, I'm out. My contract comes up this date, so tag champ or not, I'm out. And then he went back to SmackDown Live, got his title opportunity he wanted, and there you go, he's good to go. I am back at SmackDown Live, indeed. Welcome back. You spelled Brutus wrong too. It's not Brutus, it's Brutus. Well, there he is, guys. Mr. Money in the Bank, again, like I said before, he has up to 1 full year to cash in that contract. He can cash it in at the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where if he doesn't cash it in that day, pretty much the contract will expire after that Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So, you know, he's got to be very cautious on that. He's got to, well, I'm pretty sure he won't last the full year. No one has ever done that in history. But, hey, he's got something in mind, I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. Let's see. I was at Raw yesterday. Oh, how did you like it? Was it pretty good? Because I know, well, hold on. I know you had a, what was the main event again? I forgot the main event. I thought it was, like, the parts that I saw on YouTube was pretty good. And I thought it was a better Raw than usual. And Brutus, all you want to do is go to sleep. So at next SmackDown, I challenge you. On YouTube, they cut out the part of Bobby's promo when he messed up. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it live, so I just, well, you know what? I don't think I watched Bobby Roode's, or oh no, wait. You talking about Bobby Lashley? Yeah, because I could tell you where Bobby messed up, because he was I don't know whoever wrote his promo needs to take a back seat and work with Bobby. You know, just say, hey, you know what, Bobby? Let me tell you something. Let's work together. Let me know how your character works, and then I'll write around how you're supposed to talk, how you're supposed to walk, and the type of personality and attitude you work with, and then you can make the segment actually pretty good. Other than, you know what, Bobby, here's what we're gonna do. We got this script for you. Read it word for word. We're done. So, go handles. Main event was Braun and Finn versus KO and Corbin. That's right. That was alright. It was an alright match. Big Cass has been released from WWE. No, he hasn't. Knock that off. Why are you gonna say that for, Toxic? Huh? Lashley Spear. It was pretty terrible, but on the YouTube replay, it looked better than what it was. I didn't even tell. Honestly, I didn't even know until you told me it was a botch. It looked pretty good from when I watched on YouTube-ish. And a kick out. Well, there you have it. I think I'm caught up on everything. Big Cass was released from WWE. Are you serious? Why y'all lying for, man? Why y'all do that for? Don't do that. Don't do that. Do I have Finn Balor face paint? He did a front flip. Damn. Okay. Oh yeah. No, okay, I know. Now I know what you're talking about. Well, I guess you guys are right. Big Cass has been released 44 minutes or up to 4 hours ago, I guess. That is interesting. Wow. He just returned the SmackDown Live after Mania, and Ryan wins by a countout. I want to see the list of released superstars. Because you said Grand Metalik released too? Let me see. Okay, well that happened, guys. And let me see. I guess it was more of Mario's fault. He should have gotten the ring by himself, but he pretty much gave Ryan that win. So that happened. Alright then. Well, there you have it. Ryan Legacy with the win, guys. And it was by a countout. Boneheaded mistake from Mario, and you could tell the match was pretty bad. It didn't even get 2 stars. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward now. Our first of 5 championship matches tonight. We got Josh Dynamite and Pete Dunne for the Cruiserweight Championship Steel Cage match up next. MCDP, you just missed your match. If you want to go ahead and rewind it, start it off at about, let's say, 5-minute mark. Yeah, let's say the 3 to 5 minute mark. You can go catch your match real quick, go to rewind, and then leave it at that. I want to see every single person released today. WWE release. You know what? I'm just going to put release right here. Just put release afterward. Release. Releases. There we go. Okay. It's just bringing up Big Cass. And there's nothing else that I can find here. I know you guys say Grand Metalik. Damn, that's crazy though. Because Big Cass was there for 7 years. He was on the main roster for like, what, 3 or 4? Barely? That's kind of trash. Well, you never know, man. Maybe him and the real one can get together and team up in the indies, like old time's sake. I'm pretty sure they're going to make an impact somewhere. Or maybe they'll bring some new wrestling to Japan. Or I don't know, man. Maybe they'll bring that ring some honor to it. You will find out within the next few months, more than likely. Leave it at that. You just lost your match. Are you sure you watched the same match as me? Because I think I watched something else. And JoJo, what's going on? Is your mic? Hey, someone needs to fix JoJo mics. It's broken. She's been talking for like, how long she's been talking for? I even noticed that until now. She's just, I think she's going over the rules and the stipulation at hand. And she doesn't realize her mic's broken. That is so embarrassing. Oh my god, believe it. And it just it just went straight to the dome. Okay. Alright then. Let me see. Because do we have a... Oh, wait, you know what? That's already good to go. Sure. I don't see why not. Brutus and David Mitchell, next SmackDown Live. Make it interesting. And after that, either we'll find somebody else for David to fight, or they'll have their their rematch again at the next pay-per-view, which would be No Mercy. And I guess she can't even announce Josh. Her mic's kind of messed up, or it's broken. Technical difficulties on that behalf, so we're gonna have to try to find her a new mic sometime soon. Somebody gonna have to go to the back. Somebody got to go to the production truck or something. We need to get it done around here. Feel bad for JoJo. She was standing in the ring like a damn idiot for like 2 minutes, just talking, and no one heard her whatsoever. Am I scheduled for the next NXT? I'm not sure yet. I didn't write down the card yet. I probably won't write the card down until probably ECW. I don't know why Josh rolled out the ring. He needs to get in there so the cage can lower and have this championship match begin. That was pretty odd. But now it looks like JoJo's mic is completely fine. Let's go ahead and show you all the championship that will be up for grabs here. It's the Cruiserweight Championship. And let's go ahead and get this damn night started. Alright, there you go. You got Josh, the challenger, one corner, the champion, Pete Dunne, in the other. Alright, let's see what happens. The Bruiserweight defends his Cruiserweight Championship against Josh here. And you know, Josh has had a pretty interesting career on NXT, where he's fought against a couple of individuals for different variated titles, such as the United Kingdom and North American Championship. Now tonight, he's earned his way to this pay-per-view. It's actually his first ever main roster pay-per-view event. We'll see how that goes down here tonight, and you could tell he's got some fiery passion right there, man. Oh, and that just got lunged out of him. Please don't forget to remove the mask and give me a Balor face paint. Sure. I think I wrote that down too. Black and blue, absolutely. Or maybe should it be 2 SmackDowns from now so we can gain more momentum? It don't really matter, because we're going to have, let's see, after this pay-per-view, when we stream more wrestling, there's going to be 2 sets of shows from Raw to 205 Live. So basically you're going to have 2 Raws, then you're going to have 2 205 Lives. And then we're going to have the pay-per-view of No Mercy. That I can tell you for sure that is. And then we'll talk about the other 2 when we get there, because they're actually after No Mercy to take place. And we can just leave it at that. You know, Josh trying to mount his opponent, and look at these strikes. Heavy left hands onto the forehead. Dunne does not look too good right about now, and the match has only just started. What up, AJ Styles? How you doing? RIPX, indeed. And look at that. Luther has pressed multiple right hands again. The brawler. No wonder why this guy looks like a biker, man. He's a great brawler, and he can lay hands on you, dude. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to win this match. No champion's advantage is in this contest. You can win by pinfall, submission, climb over the cage, make sure both your feet touch the ground by the time you hit, or you're on the outside of it. Or you can just walk through the cage door, and then, you know what? Just make sure your opponent's down, otherwise he gets back up, catches you by your foot or your arm or even a hair. You could have just lost out on an opportunity there, but main point is there's 4 different ways to win this match, more than usual, to win a championship here. We'll see how that turns out. Pete Dunne are going to go ahead and take him a ride. Snake Eyes! And now he's choking him out here. Look at this, man. He's just digging right into the esophagus. Dynamite not looking too good, but Pete Dunne, man, hey, it looked like for a second he could have made a climb, but he made a big mistake trying to continue the offense when it wasn't necessary. Neck breaker. Nice. Just a nice way to bounce back. And he's got him up. Counter. Scorpion Death Drop. Alright, that'll be efficient. You know, Pete Dunne, he's actually, when he won the Cruiserweight title, it was from none other than Tyson Kidd. Oh, what an X-Plex. Excuse me. What an excellent suplex variated. I mean, it's called the X-Plex, okay? It's just a beautiful X-Plex. Suplex. That's called the X-Plex. I don't know who created it, but you got to be pretty strong to pull that off. Seriously, that is just an amazing maneuver. Oh, Josh counters. I think Pete might have tried to size him up for that bitter end. Didn't go that way. And now Mr. Dynamite has him in position here. Look at this. Look at the skill set, man. Oh my God. And that is the main reason why this is the most exciting division of all professional wrestling, guys. The Cruiserweights are hashing it out. Brawl style, technical style, high flying ability, submission holds such as the Dynamite Sleeper. Locked in, we may have a new champion crown at Clash of Champions. Pete's hanging in there. Dunne's wait. I thought he was tapping out, but he escapes the hold. And now it's Josh's turn to take a little bit of a ride. Rake to the eyes. Oh my God. Completely legal. No DQ in the matchup. Did you see that? Ooh, wow. I thought Josh was strong, but you know, Pete Dunne, man, this guy is like a strong man. And now he's looking for the climb here. Yeah, okay, here we go, guys. He's about halfway through here. Oh, yeah, it's over. There's no way Josh is getting back up in time to stop this man from retaining his championship. Good night, Irene. Pete Dunne is still the WWE Cruiserweight Champion of the world, just like that. And Josh just fell short, dude. That's just heartbreaker. That's the word I was looking for. It's a heartbreaker. Josh had the match won a few times, especially when he had that Dynamite Sleeper locked in. He almost made him tap out, but Pete Dunne is a whole new beast, man. You ain't gonna beat him unless he has a very bad day, and he'll still make it look like the toughest fight in your life. Unfortunately for Josh, well, he just didn't get the job done tonight. Hopefully he bounces back and figures out what his mistakes were. And you know, Pete Dunne, he's just gonna... You see how he looked at him too? Like, yeah, you know who won. You know who won. Well, congratulations to the champ once again. And where's his title? They didn't even give the man his title. Whatever. Congrats one more time, and hey, good job, Josh. Even though it was a losing effort, you put on a good show. Alright, guys, up next, we got a women's championship match for Raw. Charlotte gets a rematch against Bayley, and you know what? Honestly, I forgot how many times Charlotte's been world champion on here. I believe she's gunning for number 13, if I'm correct. She's held the Raw Women's 11 times, the Divas once, and yeah, now she's looking to go ahead and get that lucky number 13 cracking. Last time around, Bayley, man, I don't know what the hell happened, but Bayley embarrassed Charlotte on an episode of Raw a few while ago. And now they're going to have a rematch here tonight, and it's going to be interesting. So we got 5 title matches tonight, and over the past 2 pay-per-views, you were lucky enough to see 9. 4 SmackDown Live, 5 ECW, and we'll talk a little bit of those results momentarily. As Charlotte makes her way to the ring, you know, Anarchy Rules and Backlash were pretty good pay-per-views, if I do say so myself. We've had about 4 new champions in 2 pay-per-views. First, from SmackDown Live, we had a new, let me see, I think it was United States champion, Dark Magician, won the Fatal 4-Way against all new Nexus members. And then in the main event, David recaptured what he never rightfully lost. And then we went to ECW, where we had 2, again, more new champions crowned, new tag title holders. Demon Joker Chris Awesome got the job done, won the vacated tag titles of ECW, and then later on down the road, you're not going to believe this, but Brandon Johnson won the Best in the World Championship. I know, I couldn't believe it either. Seriously. Alright, get ready, guys. You know what's about to pop up from the ground? They're called Bayley Buddies. There they are. I was going to say she forgot to bring them out. Somebody didn't place them up right from the equipment crew. Okay, there it is. Bad angle, but there they are, guys. The Bayley Buddies are here, and they are very happy. Long time no see. What up, Moto the Goats? Moto the Goto. How you doing? R.I.P. Big Cat's career indeed, man. That was a very short one. Well, not really sure. He spent more than half his career on NXT, and in 3 years, the past 3 years, was on. It was pretty much on Raw. No, 2 was on Raw. 1 was on SmackDown Live. Kind of trash, if you ask me. Missed opportunity, man. Missed opportunity. Damn, man, I didn't think Big Cass was that deep in trouble, dude. Holy crap. I know who it is, man. I know Moto, the NBA King. right, well, there you go. And there it is. That's just celebrating. Or taunting, I guess you could say. That's a more appropriate word for this matter. Letting Charlotte know, I beat you. I can do it again. See what happens. See, Moto, what you been up to, man? It's been a very long time. Used to be playing NBA. Hell, you watched the NBA Finals. How'd you feel about that, dude? And, yeah, that's all I can really say about that. I enjoyed the finals a bit, because I was like, okay, first game, you know, there's a guy, he has 2 letters in his first name, you know, they call him J, and of course R. That dude went off in the finals, bro. Like, he went crazy good. I thought he was going to win MVP for a minute, man. I was like, whoo. Wow. We'll never see a performance like that ever again from a guy like that. Not in my lifetime. I guarantee you that. That was a great series that he put on. Let's see what else we had there. And then let's see what else do we have there. Nothing really, I guess. It was over 3 games later, literally. Hey, Everj, long time no talk. What up, Chance? How you doing, dude? It's been forever, man. What you been up to? He messed up in the first game. He did. I thought it was his best series ever, though. Because, hey, I'll tell you this. That's not the first time he ever messed up for something like that. When he used to play with the Knicks, I forgot what game he played against, but they were oh my god, I forgot what happened. I forgot what team it was, but they were up 1. Yeah, they were up 1 point, and instead of burning out the clock to try to win the game, and oh, look at the roll-ups here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, kick out. Instead of going and burning out the clock to, you know, get some free throws and all that, he jacked up a 3 and missed. Later on in the interview, he was like, I'm sorry, yeah, you know what, guys, I don't know what I was thinking, because I thought we were down 2. I didn't know we were up 1. I thought we were down 2. That's why I shot that 3, try to put us up 1, and that was it. So, later on, he's like, entire series with the Warriors, game 1, the most crucial game of the series, I thought we was up. I thought we were up 1. Shit, my bad. Sorry, Braun. I didn't mean that to happen. My fault. Yeah, it is your fault. You off the team. I'm off the team. Well, I'm off the team for sure. I don't know about you, but I'm going. I gotta trust the process. I'd wish to fight Mario once again to show how much I've changed ever since my debut at Raw. I mean, that's probably doable. He'll probably have no choice. Not no choice, but he'll probably have no Raw appearances. A 3-1 record. All right, after my match against Ryan. Is this Raw only? It is, Michael. It is. Referee's to count of 4, so Charlotte needs to be careful here. She does not need to lose this match by a count out or win by a count out. You cannot take that. Well, what team do you think he's going to? I don't know. He might trust the process. Chris already came out and said he don't want to go to Houston. LeBron prefers to go to California, and mainly being LA. I don't know why he would want to go to LA for. You think, okay, look. You're going to go to LA, and you're going to try to beat the Warriors, like what, 3 to 4 times a year in the regular season, and then you still got to meet them in the playoffs. Like, you really think you're going to beat the Warriors with Lonzo Ball? Come on, man. Can we talk for reals for like 5 seconds? Kick out. Bailey keeping the match alive and her championship reign as well. Let's see. I want to join back to wrestling on your show. Okay, well, we got to get some room first. We're a little cramped in here, but as soon as we get open, then we'll say, you know what, Chance? We got opening for you. I think the 76ers too. He has a better chance over there. You know, Simmons is a really good. He's not a rookie based off of like an NFL standard, because I'm used to watching football. But under NBA rulings, he is a technical rookie. So therefore, I believe if he worked on that jump shot of his, he'll be good because he can already drive in the paint. He can make plays happen. He just has a terrible jump shot. There it is, the Bailey elbow, and that looks like it may be it here, folks. Still champion beating Charlotte at Clash of Champions. It's not going to happen just yet. I think the 76ers is a good fit for him. And then somebody else said Houston was the main favorite. Nah, not with that cap. They ain't gonna get him. Not gonna happen. What was the other teams? Oh, the Celtics. They're not gonna. You know, Kyrie's gonna be like, you know what? Nope. I don't want to play with him. I came here to get away from that guy. I'm not gonna play with him again, or I'll leave your asses next summer. I'll go to New York. That's where I've been wanting to play. But I'll play here because I'll get the money that I'm looking for from y'all. We're in a great position to literally win it. We're one game away from going to the finals. So I don't know, man. Unless they get rid of Kyrie and Gordon to pick up LeBron, maybe somebody else to hook them up, man, then I don't know. Probably not Boston. And there it is again. Beautiful. Excuse me. Exploder suplex. Launch into the corner turnbuckle. Excuse me. And I think Bailey's going for that elbow one more time. She's going high wrist district, and there he goes. Bailey with the elbow drop, and nobody home. Charlotte rolls out the way, saving herself from a potential loss now. Bailey fights back. But Kobe made his name in the Lakers, so why would LeBron try to make his name in the Lakers? I'll tell you this much. If LeBron, hold on, wait a second. Charlotte trying to get her out, ready for natural selection, and it does connect. Lands her face into the mat. And that should do it, guys. We may have a new Raw Women's Champion at Clash of Champions. Yes, we do. Charlotte, 13-time World Champion. And she's laughing, pointing and laughing at the former title holder. Getting the job done, and her arms raised in winning fashion. Referee gonna try to go ahead and grab the title and present it to her. And Charlotte, I don't know why she's going the opposite way. Yeah, there you go. You're supposed to go in the other way to get your back, or you're gonna do that too. Just assault the former champion like it's like yes. Why? Trying to beat her up like a used car? Come on, dude. I don't know what's going on in Charlotte, but that's unacceptable. Whatever the case may be between the two, that is unacceptable. Why? Because Kawhi is leaving San Antonio. Alright, guys. We'll talk more a little bit basketball in a second, because up next we got the Raw Tag Team titles up for grabs and a ladder match. Up next, Jeff and Matt, the Hardy Boys, take on Neville and Zayn. Up next. Let's see. So yeah, something. Kawhi going to get out of San Antonio. He doesn't want to be a part of the organization no more. He said he would like to be a part of LA. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with the Lakers. I don't know who they're going to pick up, because they got 2 max contract positions open. And they're obviously going to save one of them for LeBron. That's a no-brainer. Paul George, Leonard, and LeBron have all said, you know what? No, well, not LeBron hasn't really come out publicly on that. He just said he wants to talk to his family, yada yada yada. There's a chance he might not leave Cleveland, but it's very, very slim. There's a 1% chance he stays in a Cavaliers jersey, but I don't think that's going to happen. And as far as everything else goes, Kawhi said he's going to leave after next summer because he has a whole nother year on his contract. So if I'm San Antonio, I'm like, okay. Yo, Boston, yo, Houston, yo, I don't know, some maybe the Clippers, you know, they got some pretty young guys over there. But, hey, check it out, homie. We got this guy we don't want no more. And we're looking to get some payback for him, man. So, you know, maybe you can give us like a Scary Terry, maybe a Jason Tatum or something. I don't know. Or, you know what? LA. We're thinking about that Ignam Kuzma guys. Yeah, man. Hey, you want Leonard for those 2? No problem. Just throwing a draft pick. We good. So, you know, Kawhi's gonna leave regardless. So, hey, San Antonio might as well say, you know what? We'll do that for you. let's go ahead and try to pick up some guys to rebuild around, get them in some Spurs jerseys, and we can make another run in a few years. But they're going to have to find a new head coach pretty soon since, since their Greg Popovich, his health is kind of going down, so he'll probably end up retiring in a few years. More than likely 2020, since I think that's when his contract comes up. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, Kyrie wanted to leave, and he left. He was burning bridges, man, to get the hell out of there. Alright, guys, and let's get this ladder match underway. The tag title's hanging above the ring. All you gotta do is grab the ladder, make the climb, capture them, and there you go. But that's way easier said than done, so make it happen. 76ers has the most rookies, and I think LeBron will do good with Embiid. I think he'll do good with Simmons. You know, that's just my thought process. Yeah, there's a chance he might not go there anyways. I don't think he goes to the West. There's no way in hell, because the only team that has room for that kind of money, because he ain't gonna play for less than max. The only team with that kind of money, with way more than enough money to do it, is LA. They got, again, enough money for 2 max contract players. One could be LeBron and PG. One could be LeBron and Kawhi. Shit, it could be PG and Kawhi. No LeBron though. We'll see what happens. But it's hard for me to believe that they're really going to try to invest LeBron James and Lonzo Ball to attempt and win a championship against Golden State. PG, LeBron, and Lonzo ain't going to do nothing. Maybe if you were to trade Lonzo and get an above average point guard, you know, we could talk about a potential run at the championship, maybe even competing against Golden State. But I don't know. I don't think that'll be very suitable whatsoever. So yeah, that's just my thought process on it again. It just seems unrealistic. So LeBron wants to win now, because if he doesn't want to win now, take the most money possible, and that's with Cleveland. He'll get, like, I think, what is a max, super max, whatever. If he stays with Cleveland, he'll make up roughly about $205 million. He'll lose $52 million if he leaves, because he'll only play for 150. How much was it? Oh yeah, he'll play for 152 if he leaves. If he stays, he'll play for 205 million. Hey, do you, bro? Gotta do you. He wants to win, indeed. He does. Hey, you own me a match in 6 days. I own you a match? I don't get it. How do you own a match? Well, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy are in the ring, and let's see Matt gonna try to make the climb. He should hurry up and try to make the climb. Jeff trying to prevent anybody else from interrupting in the contest. He's got the Raw tag title up in his hands, and Neville makes his way to the ring, makes the climb, and he's looking to go in and stop him here. Oh! Dumps him down, and Jeff trying to take care of Neville now. And he's grabbed him, yanking him down. Oh, Neville fights back out of that. He's grabbing the tag championship. Jeff stopping him dead in his tracks. And oh, there's a takedown, man. He sent him flying up the ladder. And now Sammy's got the tag championship. Here we go. Do you remember? I don't. And I don't know what the hell. Oh, wait a second. There you go. Powerbomb. Now that Hardy's in control. Look at Jeff just taunting away. Matt's got the ladder. Oh, there goes Sammy, sent flying after he got lunged in with that ladder. And Matt's using it as a weapon. It's completely legal. You already know about these ladder situations. And you know, anything's legal, man. Anything's legal. I don't know what Matt's doing. He should try to save his damn brother, dude. Come on, man. Damn, there's a jawbreaker. That sends him down. Alright, Matt. Well, who's your character? Because I gotta know who your character's name. If I don't have him, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make no promises. Matt, Twist of fate. Down goes Sami Zayn, and now we're just about a few moments away, a couple of steps away from seeing the tag champs retain. Oh, right, Bane. So I haven't found him yet. And I don't have him yet either. So when we do get him, he won't fight against that Batman guy you were talking about. But he will fight on NXT though. If anything. Jeff is in a great spot here. He's got the tag title right about now. He's going to try to yank it down now. And, you know, Neville not really paying no attention to it. He's got Matt for a superplex, it looks like. And he hits it. Oh, into the ladder. And Jeff, he's hanging on, barely alive. Uh-oh, electric chair onto the ladder. His neck got caught on that. On that edge too. That's not a really good spot. You could probably broke his damn neck or something even worse than that. Probably even died. Neville looking to fly. Oh, and Sami fights out of it. 450. Zayn taking care of Jeff. Blue Thunderbomb. And now it's time. Sami Zayn and Neville are just a moment away from, or not. So to say they're a moment away from capturing the tag titles again. Outside they go. And Jeff Hardy's not going to like this, man. There it is. Back suplex on the apron. There is no ladder now. The tag champs and the challengers got to figure something out. Otherwise, they're going to miss out on a big opportunity to put this match away. You're a powerful guy that I never lost ever. I never had a guy who had never lost a match. If I did, let me think. Because maybe there's a couple of people on NXT that are undefeated. No one on the main roster is undefeated, that's for sure. Yeah, no one I could think of is undefeated on NXT. The last person I had that was undefeated was Killamula, and he lost to Lucas. And then that was about... Oh, you know what? I do got somebody undefeated on NXT. That's Ashley. But she's, you know, a female superstar. And you're going to be a male competitor, I'm assuming, right? And here comes Matt trying to save it. Oh, there it is. Right hand. There's a couple of more. Taking it to him, Matt. Walking it to him. And Jeff helping him out. Oh! Alright, Matt. He's got the championship, the Raw Tag title. He's getting ready to pull it down, yank it down to be crowned and retain the Raw Tag Championships. Here we go. Jeff taking it on the outside. And it's over, guys. The Hardy Boys are still Raw Tag Team Champions. Just like that. And let's see, we've had Pete retain. We had one new champion tonight, that being Charlotte. And now the tag title holders retain as well. We only got 2 more matches that include titles, and they're going to be up for grabs next. You know, being the Universal and Intercontinental Championship, guys. Should be interesting, really interesting. Look at that one more time. Look at that twist of fate on the outside. That's just beautiful. Well, there you go, guys. The Hardy Boys are just better than ever. Who's going to stop them? Who knows? We'll find out one day. But until that day comes, it's semi-main event time, everybody. The Intercontinental Championship is up for grabs. Mr. Money looks to be Mr. Intercontinental Champion. DKT has been champion for quite a while. He entered a 32-man tournament to compete and fight for the vacated championship at the time being, in which he would then later on, of course, win, and had to take on Roman Reigns in a singles match at Extreme Rules. However, well, surprise there, Mr. Money was returned after retirement, and he came back, was inserted into that match in a triple threat fashion. DKT was still able to defy the odds and win the prestigious Intercontinental title. It's considered to be the second most prestigious championship in all professional wrestling, right before the WWE title. And then, of course, DKT's the title holder. He's not looking to let that damn thing go anytime soon. We'll see how that goes. Did y'all hear that Brock Lesnar was going to drop the Universal title at SummerSlam? That's what I've been hearing for a while now. It was supposed to be Mania. Now I'm guessing it's going to be, what's the name? Here we go. And there he is, guys. Mr. Money is here, and he's looking for his Intercontinental Championship reign. He hasn't held the Intercontinental title since it was on SmackDown Live. And then, of course, later on down the road, it did get drafted to Monday Night Raw, where eventually the U.S. title got traded with the champion to SmackDown Live. So we'll see how this all unfolds and takes place, guys. Yeah, look at Mr. Money, guys. He's just letting everybody know this is where you gotta. This is what you gotta do. This is how you want to be. Like the new attire too, man. Looks pretty good on him. I want to fight the champ if I can. You probably will down the road. It won't be immediately first night in, but it'll be down the road. One question: does the custom character Royal Rumble count for what? Because I want it. I still don't get it. What custom Royal Rumble? Well, anyways, I also talk about that a little bit later. Mr. Money is ready to go, and now he's gonna go ahead and wait for his opponent, the champion, make his way to the ring. So now, DKT has been champion for, well, about 4 months now. And every time he's been fighting for that Intercontinental title with the Intercontinental, defending it with the Intercontinental, man, undefeated so far. But he has lost singles matches, non-title matches, of course. And you could tell he's just making it rain up in here. The one I won and suplex, I think Historia name was Alex. Yeah, it's more than likely JBL. What the WTF is wrong with me on this universe? I have no idea, Josh. Tough fighter though. And some bald tall guy. Yeah, I don't remember that. Custom Royal Rumble. I'm having a tough time. I don't remember anything of the sort.
From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, Young Cruz. Introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, DKT.
I don't know, Josh. I have no idea. But we'll have to figure that out on a later date. Right now, DKT is defending the Intercontinental title against Mr. Money. Got his way to be up in here. And the referee gonna let everybody know it's title time. Alright, let's see what happens. Being displayed in front of the universe and the producers watching the stream. There's the challenger, there is the champion. Alright, let's see what happens. May the better man win this matchup. And tonight, guys, in the main event, which will be appearing up next, the Universal Champion Seth Rollins will defend against the real deal, Bruce Mitchell. And we'll find out if Bruce has it all to become a 13-time world champion. It'll be a tough matchup for him, but I think he can. I think he can pull it off. Seth was able to beat him the last time they encountered. It took 3 Revolution knees to win the match, but he won the damn thing, so he's okay with that. And third, why is DKT so ugly? You probably have to ask him. You have to ask him that question. He'll probably give you an answer. I don't know. I can't give you an answer. It's just the way he looks, I guess. If you think that's ugly, then it's just the way he looks. I don't know. He was born like that. You know, Mr. Money has been a very successful competitor throughout the days. He's been a 2-time world champion, WWE and Impact World Heavyweights. Plus, he's been Intercontinental Champion, like I said before. He's been Tag Champion on SmackDown Live. Now he's on Raw. And he's a bit of a struggle here, but he's at Clash of Champions, so he's not doing too bad for himself, I should say. DKT and Mr. Money having a very tough outing against each other. Not really any big moves happening, but they're getting some offense in on one another right before too much gets put in, and then there's a reversal, then they change the ties a little bit. And I don't know what DKT's doing, but you probably shouldn't taunt like that. You should take advantage, or that could happen to you. That may be the first mistake of many to come. And Mr. Money just made his own mistake, so there you go, back-to-back mistakes from one another, making each other pay for, well, they're pretty much shooting their own selves in the foot. And you know, the Intercontinental Champion has him up for a damn TKO, or you can call it DKO if you want, doesn't really matter. Works the same way. There's a kick across the chest too, so he's going to try to build things up. DKT has held quite a bit in his career as well. He's been United States Champion, he's been Intercontinental Champion, he's been ECW Tag Champion, and a few times he's been Best in the World. That makes him a Production Grand Slam Champion. He's very unique. Very unique. So, you know, he's looking to really not establish himself, but to make his name well known amongst everybody that, hey, I'm top tier, so don't treat me like anything else. Oh, there it is. There's a spear. What he was waiting for to pull off here tonight, he might have just won the match right now to retain successfully. He's just 3 seconds away, or not. Did you know that James Ellsworth returned at Money in the Bank? We did. However, J Sanity make their debut tonight on SD again, the Uso brothers. Oh, I gotta check that out later. There's a takedown. And there's a back elbow right across the head, the forehead I should say. DKT has him for death days. And that may be the retain he's looking for. Immediately pins him afterwards. 1, 2, still champion. No, not quite. Mr. Money gets the shoulder up. And wow. That was the custom Superstar Royal Rumble. Oh, damn. What up, Eduardo? Welcome back. What? You want to be a tag team? Well, I don't think that's possible, boss. Remember, you're on SmackDown Live. It's on Raw. Right hand. And there's a reverse explosion. Oh my god. I take that back. It was a reverse scoop slam. Very powerful. It looked like a reverse exploder for a second, but the way he transitioned it, it was a scoop slam, reverse variation. There's a comeback attempt, couple of takedowns off the forearms, and looking to bounce back off the ropes. Hit that clothesline, and a bulldog. Comeback complete. Mr. Money is doing some stupid stuff right now. You're just literally a few seconds away from getting things going in your favor and potentially winning the Intercontinental Championship. Here we go. Diving elbow right across the heart. He may have done it here. Cover. New champion at Clash of Champions. Mr. Money is unsuccessful. He was a full second away from being crowned champion, but he didn't get the job done. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Triangle choke. It's the Hell's Gate submission locked in. Look at this. Hold variation, trying to make him tap out, but DKT overpowers him with a power bomb. Damn. That was unbelievable. And now there's DKT bringing the fight to Mr. Money. There's a running power slam after he dumped his back into the top turnbuckle. And he goes for a pin attempt here. Will it be enough? It is. DKT is still the Intercontinental Champion. Just like that, too. I didn't think he was going to win with a move like that, but hey, it got the job done, so congrats. I don't know what the hell happened to Mr. Money. He became Mr. Loss after that. No, there ain't no Mr. Title, it's Mr. Loss. Mr. Walk It To Him. Got walked on. And yeah, I thought Death Days had it right about there, but he kicked out, and I said, okay, now we're going to have a really great match. And then the elbow drop came up in here, you know, that was a little successful. The Hell's Gate, not really. And then I don't know if we're going to see that power slam. Maybe we could, perhaps. We need to see it if we're going to or not. And there you go, guys. DKT is just going to celebrate like he always does. Who's going to beat this guy for his title? I have no damn clue. It's going to be tough to beat this guy. Good luck to whoever's got to step foot in the ring with him. He's proven to be one of the best Intercontinental champions we've seen in a long time. Alright, guys. Well, up next, it is time for the WWE Universal Championship to be contested right now. Seth Rollins will defend against Bruce Mitchell. The Real Deal versus, well, the man, the architect. I don't know how Bruce is going to do it, but he needs to be careful. This time around, Seth has, well, he has reinforcements in his corner today is Dean Ambrose, and he could be the wild card in this matchup. We won't know until we really find out when the match begins. Can you change my attire color to green and make it glow? You want to make... Wait, what color do you want to change to green? Do you want the white to be green, you want the black to be green, or do you want the whole thing to be green? Because maybe black and green will work more than white and green, maybe? I don't know. It just really depends on your style of clothing, lining, whatever. Versus rematch clause. Seth wants to burn that down real quick. Okay, black and green shouldn't be a problem. What about your hair? Leave that white or change that green too? Probably. Oh, you're just in time. Oh. Fucking hell. You're just in time too to see the Real Deal main event.
Oh, they do got traded, bro.
Huh?
We've been talking about a trade.
About who?
TCW, bro. No.
Really? So, hey, did you hear the big news about Grand Metalik?
Who's that?
He's a cruiserweight on 205 Live.
Oh, yeah, he got signed?
He got released.
Huh?
He got released. And so did Big Cass.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Big Cass got released.
Yeah, they said walk it to him. Huh?
Thank God.
Him and Real One can team up again.
Big Cass really got released?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know. Probably from punching on that midget. It's possible.
Why, he beat up a midget?
Yeah, remember he gave him a big boot, then he beat him up, walked it to him. Here's Bat Bruce. Behind the mask is Bruce Mitchell. He looks like he can play a really good Batman. Alright, let's get the champion out here, guys. Ready to go.
Who, me? No.
Well, you do have... You got your money in the bank. You probably cash that in if you want to tonight.
Right now. How much on it, Frank?
This is the last match. I know you want to watch the ranch.
Cash it in right now. What the hell?
Oh, there's Seth. They coming from the crowd, Shield style. Okay. Well, that looks more like it. The hair's still white. Okay. I always thought of him as more of a Captain America. I can see that. He wore a lot of blue in his day. Plus, Captain America could probably pass on as a redneck too. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, they're coming out as a Shield. They're not going to put Universal Champion. They're not going to put Seth Rollins. None of that. You're just going to see that part of it. Okay. Let's see what happens, guys. There you go. The Universal Championship being displayed amongst your screen. Now we're going to go ahead and get the introductions. I'll tell you right now, Charles. Give me a second. Give this a second, real quick. There it is, real deal, man. Letting all out there.
Introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
All right. Let's see what happens. Seth getting ready to go. Gonna fork over the Universal Championship to the referee to let everybody know this is this time. But first, Bruce needs to look at that title. He wants to win his 13th World Championship. All right. Letting everybody know in attendance. And producers watch the stream can see. There it is. It's about to be main event title time. There's Bruce in one corner, the challenger's corner, and there's the champion's corner, Seth Rollins here. Oh, wait a second. Get a handshake, and they're going to change corners. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Now the match begins. So, Charles, today we're going to go. Well, I'm going to look into it tonight and say whoever wants to leave their team can leave their team, and then tomorrow, since you'll be available, you know, we can get that going, man. Get some games in. We'll probably just end up doing that. Charles, you want to be a tag team? But maybe I can tonight since I finished school today. Maybe, then we'll see what happens. If you want to leave your team, you can if you want. And then leave it at that. Can I fight against the Intercontinental Champion? You're on SmackDown Live, Eduardo. MCDP's on Raw. What, you reading it right now?
No, about Tyler Bate and Trent Seven.
They got released too?
Nope.
They
beat the Undisputed Era. For the oh, damn.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. They already lost the damn. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Seth looking like he's undefeated. Oh, he lost last night, but it's okay. He's a great champion, even if he does win the Universal Tour. That's crazy. I want to stay with the Cowboys. Okay, Charles. Well, I hope you have a good time with the good old Dakota Prescott. Leslie Rush. To 205 Live. He's on NXT.
Not anymore.
Well, he got released too?
He's on 205 Live.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Bruce says he's staying with his team. You know, Bruce lost to the Seahawks 11-10 and almost went to the divisional round. Lost the wild card. Came 2 points away from beating Seattle. Seattle's a tough team, man. I was lucky to drop 17 on them. They only dropped 7 against my defense. Sanity's going to kill the Usos brothers tonight. Damn, that's going to be tough. You know that match is going to happen too? Sanity and Usos?
Trash.
Trash? What do you mean trash? I'm staying with Frisco, man. I got 3 more years of my contract. I'm about to stay there long term. You know, I sound like what, a 5-year deal? I was like, ooh, let's make it happen. Oh, roundhouse kick, caught him on the temple, and Bruce getting him up, sizing him up on 1, now 2 feet. Here we go. He's got him up, and Seth counters into a neck breaker. Doesn't look good for him. He's setting him up. He's calling for it. Bruce, you're not going to like this. Stay down, man. Stay down. Stay the hell. You ain't listening to me. So whatever happens next happens. Revolution knee. Caught him on the chin. Still champion crown. Oh, he came close. He came pretty damn close. But not quite. Only 2. Near fall. And Bruce making early mistakes already. And here comes Seth with a blockbuster. Beautifully well executed. Rollins and Mitchell are going at it. Seth working on the eye sockets, just raking them. Dump them on the outside. And here comes Rollins. Oh, he just ran into a high kick. And I don't know what Bruce tried to pull off there, but it looked like it was maybe going for a slingshot of some sort. Slingshot spear, perhaps. He's very known for that throughout the past few matches, years that he's competed. No! That's sad. What's sad? About Sanity? When is ECW? Probably in a day or two. And look at Bruce. Oh, he's using one of Rollins' own move against him. That superplex into the Falcon Arrow combo. Pin attempt. We may have a new champion here. Seth needs a kick out. Oh, he only got a 1. Probably 1.5 if you will, but it doesn't matter. It was nowhere near 3. And now Bruce looking to fly high. Springboard, 450 splash, and that will work. Dean looking like he felt the hurt coming his way. Uh-oh. Mitchell recliner locked in. Submission attempt. He's trying to claw his way to the bottom rope. But Rollins, the architect, constructs a way to get out of that and escape the hold. Here comes Seth again. He's caught him. And he's got him up. Looking for... Uh-oh, there it is. Buckle bomb. Back first into the top turnbuckle. Drag away from the ropes. And now Seth Rollins going for the pin attempt, looking to retain his Universal Championship here tonight, and it doesn't come close. It only got a 1 count for him. And again, he's raking the eyes of Bruce. Not a good look for him. Turn him around, walk it to him, send him flying top left corner turnbuckle on your screen, and there it is, an elbow, forward elbow, or no, more of a forearm actually. Looking to go high risk maneuver. Bruce rolling out the way as much as possible. Phoenix Splash! Doesn't matter. He still catches him. And working on that arm. The right arm now trying to take that out of the equation so the crossface will be irrelevant. And he gets him up now in position on one knee. And Bruce fights back. Bruce with the spear. Lays down Rollins. Here's a cover. New champion. It's not over yet. He got a 2 count though. That's pretty close. And again, the Mitchell recliner's locked in, trying to make him tap out here. Seth is in a tough predicament. He might have to tap out now. He's trying to get to the ropes. Oh, and look at Bruce. He's getting locked in again. He lets him go. Because Rollins was crawling, and then he got that arm back in position. Here comes Seth, jawbreaker. And looking for the Seth Walker. Hasn't used that move in a very long time. Quick pin attempt here. Almost, but not quite. Very good matchup. And now he's looking to fly high once more. Maybe something else we haven't seen tonight. Oh, look at that super kick. Caught him on the chin. And Bruce kicks his back in. Not sure why. He needs to pin him immediately. There you go. Flip him onto his backside. And here's the cover now. Here we go. 1, 2, new champion. It's not over yet. Seth again finds a way to kick out and keep his title reign intact. Here comes Bruce now. He's looking to fly. He wants the second level. Rollins up to his feet he goes. I'm not sure if that's really a smart strategy, but he does connect a blockbuster of his own. Anything you could do, Seth, I could do better. And again, he's looking for that. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going for the Mitchell recliner, but instead he's hitting him with some heavy strikes onto the neck area, forehead area, I should say. And he's looking to send him flying bottom left corner turnbuckle on your screen. What does he have in store? I have no idea. It doesn't work out in his favor. Seth able to just walk it to him and kick it to him too. Into the ribs, into the chest. Try to stomp him out. Doesn't work. Waits for him to get back in the ring wisely. And he counters right hand. Rollins with the right hook. And he catches him for a back suplex. I don't know about y'all, but Seth Rollins, wait a second, he's calling for it, here it comes, blackout, he nailed him with blackout, center of the ring, dead center, nowhere to go, still champion, he got it, oh no he did it, Bruce just kicked out of the Revolution knee and the blackout, oh my god, I don't know what you got to do to put him away, but you got to pull out a whole lot more than that. Come on, Seth. Come on, Bruce. Somebody do something amazing here. Well, that wasn't really amazing, but it's a beginner. Do we have a new champion? Nope. Not even close. Excuse me. Had a little cough there. Alright, Bruce, this is the moment, man. This is what you're looking for. Carrying him up onto his shoulders, and there you go. Or on one shoulder, I should say. Power slam after he dumped him on his back towards the turnbuckle. And here comes Bruce. Look at that double axe hammer. He ran into him, man. Got the job done. And again, Mitchell recliner locked in. He may be too close to the ropes, though. You got to be cautious. Yep, too close. Had his right foot, it seemed like, underneath the bottom rope. And, you know, he had to break it up. Bruce had no choice. He had to break it up. He's got him up, and, oh, wait a minute. He tried to go for a belly-to-belly. Bruce, well known for his suplexes. But Bruce rolls out the ring. And Seth, look at Dean. He's trying not to get involved. And now, look at Seth. Oh, I thought he was trying to go for some sort of springboard. Would have been cool. Excuse me. Now Bruce takes him back into the ring. There's a right hook, followed by another. Has him stunned against the ropes. There's a takedown, snapmare style. And Bruce, what the hell was that? That was pretty cool. And now he's sizing him up, guys. He's setting him up. Get ready for the final script super kick. There he goes. He got him. He connects. We're about to have a new oh, wait a second. Dean Ambrose interferes with the referee. And look at Bruce. He's not liking that whatsoever. And he's still taking the fight to the Universal Champion. That was probably his chance to put the match away and win back the title to become a 13-time world champion, but it just didn't work that way. Seth with the counter of his own. Right, tried to go for a right hook, didn't happen. Got some up, fireman's carry, predicament, and that's a Mitchell bomb. Yeah, I was about to say it's a Death Valley, but nah, that's a Mitchell bomb. The way he pulls that one through. And it looks like the champ's been in trouble since day one. There's another snapmare takedown. And Bruce... Oh, I thought Bruce may have given him a bruised eye or something. Here we go. Seth needs a kick out now, and he does get it. And the real deal gets caught. He had everything going, but he just messed up last second. Not sure if that's really what you want to have happen. Uh-oh. Northern Light suplex. He's trying to go for God's gift, and that would have been a really great way to attempt to win the match. Uh-oh, Bruce. Not sure if that's a great idea to taunt right there, my friend. That's something you're going to probably regret if you don't put him away right here. Here's a comeback attempt. A couple of shoulder block takedowns, and to follow it up, he gets dumped out the ring, but he hangs on. Makes the climb. Waits for him to turn around. There it is. Diving double axe handle. Comeback complete. And it looks like he may go for the pin attempt here. That or the Mitchell recliner. Yes, he does. Mitchell recliner is locked in. Submission. We're about to have a new champion, guys. This match is over with. I don't think Seth's going to... Yeah, he's tapping out. It's over. And now he's a 13-time world champion. Seth Rollins fails to pull out the victory. And there you have it. The result is in. Just like that. Well, guys, there you have it. We've had 2 new champions tonight, if I'm correct. Yep, 2 new champions. Charlotte and Bruce have made history and won 13 world championships. Doesn't get any better than that, if you ask me. And now Bruce just got to keep on moving forward in life. Who's going to be the... Well, probably another rematch between the two. So that's going to be a good feud to see down the road. And congratulations to Bruce Mitchell's 13-time world champion. Is there anything else you need to say about that? Because I truly don't think so. Time to celebrate. And you know what? I can't wait for the 3rd encounter. It should be a good one. Well, until then, just let it sink in. Alright, guys. As Bruce celebrates, we're going to wrap things up here. We're going to go ahead and tell you all thank you for watching. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, the other pay-per-views that took place before, matter of fact, yesterday. And we'll leave it at that. And we'll see you all in the next one. But until the next one, I want to say you all need to have a great one. Should have a great one. Anyways, we'll see you next time. For now, cut, and that's a wrap.